Episode 5, Cheat Day. Penny can't catch a break. His hands still aren't working. He ends up going to Mayakovsky for help, but Mayakovsky is only willing to help him if Penny does a series of tasks for him. On the other hand, Quentin has abandoned magic and is now living a normie life. He got set up with a job at the same company that Emily Greenstreet works at, the girl who was involved with the professor that led to Alice's brother Charlie becoming a Niffin. As much as he wants to leave magic behind, he still has the reflexes. When he isn't able to easily open a jar, he goes instinctively to magic it open, and by doing so, he catches the attention of Emily Greenfield, where the two of them end up bonding over being magicians, but ultimately leaving it behind. Even though the mundane world doesn't have the dangers that the magical one does, it still has its own flaws. Life is so dull that everybody self-medicates. And when you're a former magician, when you get drunk, that can sort of lead to a magical cheat day. In Fillory, Elliot is trying to make champagne, and Fen comes up to him and says, "Surprise, we're pregnant," just as an assassin tries to take out Elliot. The Fillorian United Fighters, or the Foo Fighters for short, will not rest until a Fillorian sits on the throne. But instead of petitioning Ember to change the rules, they've decided that they're just gonna take out every child of Earth. This sort of puts Margot and Elliot in a tough situation because they can't just execute this would-be assassin because then he would become a martyr. But how else are they gonna give the council a satisfying result? Penny and Mayakovsky end up getting drunk together, where Mayakovsky tells him that he should stop trying to get magic back because with the way magic has been fluctuating, there might not even be magic in a few years. He should get out while he can, unlike him. And the reason it's too late for Mayakovsky is because he made the mistake of getting involved with the wrong student, and he had to choose between abandoning magic or coming to break Bill's South. And since magic's been fluctuating so much these days, he's been working on building a magical battery for a rainy day. Magical Cheat Day entails of Emily and Quentin using illusion magic to turn each other into the person they miss the most. So of course, Emily turns into Alice, and Quentin, if you didn't have a hunch already about this, turns into Mayakovsky. Because Emily is the student that got involved with Mayakovsky. In Fillory, Elliot ultimately decides not to execute the Foo Fighter, as Fen is pregnant and that's not the precedent he wants to set. But the one thing he doesn't know is that Fen herself is a former Foo Fighter, and now she's being blackmailed by the Foo Fighters. During the process of Julia and Katie trying to track down the woman from 40 years ago, Julia realizes that she's pregnant. As this is obviously highly upsetting, Katie instantly offers to help Julia get an abortion, and they are able to quickly get her into a clinic to get the procedure done. But when she gets to the clinic, weird things start happening. First, the receptionist deletes her appointment, but luckily the doctor is like, "Oh, Julia, I know you had an appointment, come right on in." And as the doctor gears up to perform the procedure, her hands start shaking, and then all of a sudden she stabs herself in the eye with the instrument. It seems like this fetus has some godly protections. After Magical Cheat Day, Quentin wakes up sober and is like, "I can't use magic like this isn't healthy," and he leaves. He goes to send Alice's parents an email explaining what happened to Alice. Just before he sends it, he sees Alice across the street. It seems like Quentin is getting haunted by Alice.